We are here. Good evening. Hey, Von, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I am needing more kilometres and more route badges. So tonight, another one is taking place. What are we doing tonight? It's the
Figure 8 reverse.
Figure 8 reverse.
It's a combo deluxe of both the hilly and flat route of Watopia.
All right, we'll see how we go. It's late. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock exactly. Smack on 8 o'clock. Good evening, chat. We'll see your messages here through any system that we're using. So, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, I believe. Well, Twitch says sending data. I'm not sure whether it's on live on Twitch or not. That's interesting. What are you up to, Twitch?
I'm not sure what Twitch is up to.
Doesn't matter. As long as we're on YouTube, it is all good. Alrighty, descent party. No, not tonight. There's no big descents on this course. Dave from this year.
Nothing big.
Twitch is online. Welcome along, Twitch. Glad you could come to the party.
Bitches.
Alright, I need to get this trainer warmed up, so I'll be doing a bit of a Llama Lab test. Well, I will be doing a Llama Lab test during this ride. Where are you, Von?
Just ahead of you.
Oh.
It's fine.
And then Von will go ahead. I'll try and catch her during my Llama Lab test, and then it's going to be chaos. Welcome along. 234 meters of climbing. It's tiny. Yeah, there's not a lot at all in this whatsoever.
Thanks, Gary.
But I do
Good to know.
need to get this trainer warmed up so we can do a spin down, and we'll try and catch Von.
How do you stream to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook all at the same time?
Restream.io. So it's one single source or destination that I use through OBS, and then it's their end that sends it out to all the other services. So it looks really good on Twitch. I'm not sure on Facebook. I haven't looked.
Yeah, I was watching on Facebook the other night.
Okay.
When you were riding and I was eating dinner.
Was
It looked great.
Was that the pizza night?
Right.
That was the pizza night. Okay.
I was on the late shift. That was all good.
The pizza was good.
Oh, got a Quatch route badge.
Nice one.
Charlie.
And the wheels on your fourth. Damn. What computer do I use to edit my videos? MacBook Pro laptop. This is all on a Windows PC though. Loving the outdoors right now. So I'm loving the outdoors too. I've been out. I'm warming up.
Love it.
Been out the last 2 days. Just a standard Bo Peep loop, if you've seen it on my Strava. Testing a few things. Testing my patience, I think, is more the answer there. More on that soon. No descent party opportunities today, no. You celebrated the wheels just like we did. The wheels needed a celebration for sure.
Empty the bottle over the hair.
Mine was the champagne bottle, but it wasn't. It was just water. Which MacBook Pro? One that's too slow. 2017. I need to update. All right, there goes Von. I'll try to stay on your wheel for this, but I will be dropping. You'll be dropping me once I have to stop and spin this trainer down.
Oh, better get a screenshot now then.
Quick.
While we look so good.
There we go.
Hey, nice video.
Oh, I didn't even realise what bike I'm on. How about that? It's very
Giant.
rainbow bright of me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Morning, Luke from the UK.
Oh, he looks so good there. That's going to be my cover shot, I think.
Yeah?
Yep. I'm going to take off all of the banners. It'll just be us.
Alright, done deal.
Oh. Oh.
Hill?
Yeah, the downside to being so close in view mode is you gotta...
Have you got your elevation locked out? Von's on the kicker bike. Again, I can't get on it. Von's always on it.
Get off it. It's mine.
Are you on tilt mode or non-tilt mode?
Turned it on.
You turned it on,
So
okay.
you're seeing it like a seesaw tonight.
In regarding to editing videos for YouTube, look, you can get away with iMovie to edit videos on a Mac.
Yep.
And then...
Or your phone even.
Yeah, maybe...
The basic ones.
Basic videos, yeah. But then from iMovie, once you've mastered iMovie, you just install or go and buy Final Cut Pro, which is iMovie full, I guess. iMovie's a cut down version. Final Cut. Okay, I'm going to have to give it a little bit of a sprint over this hill to warm this trainer up. Oh, damn! Hear that? You mightn't hear it because we have the microphone filter on, doing a good job. Premiere Pro. Yeah, if you're a dentist and a scientist and Final Cut Pro is a lot easier. Premiere Pro's a bit of a learning curve, and I keep things simple. But hey, horses for courses. Is that a warm-up? There's no cadence because there's no cadence with this trainer. That's why it's not on screen. Do I know if Cube Attain works with Wahoo Climb? Paul, I have no idea what that is. I'm guessing autocorrect had its way with your words there.
Maybe the Cube bike? I don't know.
Oh, what was the, I've missed the sprint. What was it? Don't tell me it's 12, was it? 10, okay, 10. I wouldn't be touching that.
My best 1 week ago was 14.
I'm still in to catch Von, who's taken off in a bunch.
Yeah, I found a bunkie to sit on.
How often will we be streaming?
At least once a week?
Irregularly. Streaming's not my thing. But I try and make it. It's fun. I enjoy it.
You do ride indoors a lot.
Too much.
So you could turn the camera on.
I'm on a direct drive. It definitely needs a spin down looking at these numbers. Can you give kudos for the Apple TV remote? My word.
No.
I
haven't tried actually.
I have a hate-to-hate relationship with the Apple TV remote. There's no love.
Use your companion app.
Yeah.
It's my best.
Yeah. For sure.
Tip.
You still up the road? How about I get you to do the trainer warm-up next time?
Don't worry, you'll catch me.
Was that Fabian? That was legit Fabian Cancellara stuck in the... Later, Fabs.
He's stuck in a wall.
And it was legit Fabian because he has the badge. You're Fabian! Crashing Zwift machines. Zwift support.
Yeah.
Reboot everything. Reinstall everything.
Steve, 7th time up the Alp, no wheels.
I won't say bad luck. I'll just say keep trying.
You're putting me off.
No touchy on the turns. We can't touch the turns on these route badges.
Just going to my bunchy. Later, Davies. Neon. Bye.
Wheel sucker. This is me hooking onto a few other people to get dragged up to Von. Oh, Fabian be totally across me, yeah, for sure. Fabian behind
We're
you.
like this. Big fan, actually.
Good to see Fab still on the bike.
Hello, here I am.
And we went to one of the talks that he gave at the Tour Down Under this year.
Yeah.
Just telling some backstories with Kino. Little Maxie was there with us.
Yeah.
Maxie enjoyed the stories. I think it was really funny because I was holding Max there as we we're sitting listening in this sort of little forum arena thing. And we were in the centre section of everybody. And everyone's looking forward. Max turns around and sees everyone looking forward at him. Well, he thinks they're looking at him. Oh, he loved the attention. Didn't he? He was bouncing around. And...
It's like, hi.
So everyone's looking at me. No, Max.
He wasn't waving, he was too young.
Did not get the bloody badge. There we go. There's someone having the struggle. The struggle is real. I do have a tips video on how to get the badges. Just a few of the tips that I've learned after, well, if you've watched the previous live streams, you might know some of the failures that we've had. I'll keep it straight, Arrow, straight down the line. Here are the tips that you need to know.
Yeah.
All right, 10 minutes in, Vaughn. I need to do a spin down of this trainer.
That's exactly what I want to hear, so.
So just go easy because I won't catch you otherwise.
Good.
Just chill.
Let me get
Now.
into my little ring virtually.
You'll see everything happening on the screens here. So what I need to do is go to my unpair. Well, I've got nothing now. And so I'm not going anywhere. I need to pull out the mobile app and cross my fingers it connects. There's no spin down in game for this trainer. That's one of the tests. Connected. How about that? Sometimes Bluetooth and everything just works. Sometimes.
Unlike me the other night.
Hey, spin down time. Here we go. Start accelerating. Is that target speed? 10. This is a really weird spin down throw. Sorry, I don't have it on the screen. It's on another phone. Crunch. It's giving me a target speed of 10 k's an hour, 20 k's an hour, 30 k's an hour. This is just teasing me to get up to speed gently.
Thanks, Mike, for stopping the cake making video as soon as we saw we were live.
There was a cake making video? Link me to the cake making video. That sounds a lot more fun than this.
Cake us up.
I'm doing one spin down on this. Usually I do multiple spin downs just to make sure I get it right. Damn it. This is the end user experience. Okay. Oh, a laptop to edit videos that is below £400, no idea. Second-hand MacBook Pro, maybe? I have an old MacBook Pro from 2015 that still does a pretty good editing job. If you want to edit in 4K though, you're going to have some beef behind it. Stop.
Neat for the frames, does it? The beef?
Sorry, I'm getting confused by... Don't get too... Oh yeah, Von's going easy, 270 watts. No worries, Von.
It's just a hill.
Stop pedaling, result for the train. Well, if there was a pooch, it would be an unhappy pooch with the process that just took place there.
Thanks, Neil, for the ride on.
Tobin, I saw your tweet. By the way, Zwift just responded to your tweet too on that one. There is secrets on the hill. There is secrets on the hill. 30 k's an hour. I'm not sure whether this timed out or just didn't work. It wasn't happy though. Oh, come on, pause on the resistance when it tells you to go. Okay. Any videos coming soon? Yep.
More videos.
I've got a massive list of videos. It's just what I get to.
Just check every day.
Yeah.
Turn on your notifications.
There we go.
YouTube. Go. New video.
Like Colette, ring that bell. Was that just an Aussie thing? Was Colette just Aussie?
UK, I think.
She was Aussie. She was from Sydney. She was running around the beach in Sydney. Anybody? Chat. Bueller. Okay, come on. Current speed 9. Stop pedaling. Current speed. Target speed 0. This take. Okay, cool. You know how I said I was going to do one spin down?
I believe the first spin down.
I'll try and do one successful spin down. How's that for a... I'm not giving up after this. If that doesn't work, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. 20, 30. When it asks you to go to 30 k's an hour, it falls on the resistance. I can't even get there. Here we go. 30, 37. Stop.
Thanks, Lincoln. Thanks for the kit. Appreciation. This one's from Specialized. when I was a Specialized ambassador a few years ago. I really love the pattern, the fabric.
Okay, Recycle Genius, one more and you're booted, mate. Come on, you asked the question once. Do not screw this experience up for everybody else. You don't have the right to do that in my chat. I rule with a effing iron fist in the chat, so...
It's already been covered. We've already answered that one.
I'm here to help. Just, yeah, little respect. Welcome to live videos. Come on, spin down. Come on, spin down.
More videos on Stage's smart bike. So we're waiting on the firmware for that one. You got 3?
Third time lucky.
Yeah. Nice.
Now I can catch Vaughn. Actually, now I have to repair.
Over here.
Power. Power. Doesn't have cadence. Let's do it. Where are you? Okay.
It's on the top. Took it away. So today I am on the kick bike.
Vaughn's always on the kick
Kick
bike.
bike. Kick the bike. Someone's pretty lucky. There's a few of the kicker bikes getting out these days, so those that have got them are pretty lucky. Shane's now going to do a bit of a TT. I'm going to get there in 30 seconds. He's going to be there in 9 minutes.
What? What?
It's because you had already triggered it.
Oh, I'm 6 minutes in.
Yeah. That's all good. I can freewheel from the top. Just...
Is that it? Ah.
This is the hill that you said I was pushing up. You have to push over this one.
I'm hooked.
Nice. I got the feather. Yes. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm going to be useless for chat for the next few minutes.
Happy to field any questions.
I'm done.
So just cooked himself, check out his heart rate. What's he got?
Fail dog. Look at this.
How good is the feather though? Seriously, sometimes when I'm just feeling bad and I'm climbing, I switch to the side profile mode, hit the feather just so I can see how skinny I would be if I lost those extra 10 kilos. It's a pretty nice visage.
Unhappy bread.
Unhappy bread. Excellent. Very unhappy bread. Wasn't there a Japanese manga character called Anpanman? Burnt Toast Man? I've probably got my pronunciation completely screwed up with that, but I always think of that guy.
Fangirl moment, Ben Bird.
Hey, Ben.
G'day.
G'day.
I need more fans.
Do you want me to turn that one up?
No, I've got the kicker fan here.
Oh, you haven't turned the kick fan on. Well, that's your main go.
Oh. There's updates to that too.
Stage's bike review will be early June, because they're saying end of this month for firmware. So once we get the firmware in, be able to do a test, be able to make sure it actually works with the gearing, and go. I haven't actually had a ride yet, because while I've been on this bike, Shane hasn't wheeled the Stage's bike into a spot that I can ride.
It's easy to wheel, I'll give it that.
Yeah?
The weight's all in the front end. So it's easier to move than any other bike.
The Wahoo speed and cadence sensor will show your watts.
Hang on.
No, it won't show your watts. It'll show your speed and cadence on the element bolt.
Correct. That seemed like a lot of work for a 10-minute climb. You're going to really have to slow down for me to catch you there.
Okay.
But before I do the next bit, I need to zero some power meters.
Well, it's good to see that you're all warmed up there, Shane. Did you bring a towel?
Yeah. I'm good. And Max in the tow along. No, Max is sleeping.
I'm going to look into getting a tow along, or maybe a back seat for Max. I'm thinking the tow along might be better for the colder climate here.
Come on, my little dude, get going.
Let's put him in a little, like a snuggy snowsuit, because while I might be
Zeroing the power meter, so.
I might be hot, he might be cold.
Oh, come on down.
Shane, what's your opinion on the head wheels for TT? I know that you've previously had a head TT front wheel. The Jet Plus wheels in particular, is that one that you had, or you had different?
I can't recall the Jet, so I've had a 3-spoke front wheel, which was good in calm conditions. In crosswind, it was an absolute dog. I've got was it the Stinger? I got the Stinger 90 that I did ride in a few crosswinds, and actually there's a picture of me behind the green screen here on that running that wheel. Yeah. The calmer the conditions, the deeper front wheel you can run. Always run a disc. I ran a disc in a Typhoon, no worries. Like, just always run a disc. That's just my theory.
Like today on Zwift, you're running a disc.
Absolutely. If I could run a disc outdoors all the time, I would. It's a bit silly too. But yeah, the front wheel selection. I've done a video on all my front wheels years ago. So I had a 404, an 808, a 90, tri-spoke. What else do we have? And just standard road wheels.
Yeah.
For really windy days. Nowadays they've gone a lot fatter since I've sort of hung up the TT bike wheels. They've gotten fatter and pressures have gone lower. Simon has some Asiomas and they're good. Of course they are. It's good to hear. 60mm up front, 90mm on the back. Yep.
Sounds good, Gary.
If you could run the disc, always go a disc. Just for the sound.
In terms of having a bike that you'd use for Zwift, if you're just buying one outright, anything that has decent gearing, basically.
Touch points, that's all that matters. You can
have good gears that will...
You could ride a piece of wood as long as the touch points are the same as a road bike. Fitfire podcasts, we're social distancing from the podcast at the moment. Keep an eye out for that. 9.2, it feels too... We haven't done a lot, have we? Okay, I'm about to kick into 200 watts erg.
Okay, I better get moving.
So I'll be catching you soon.
Yeah.
PRL full on Uber Pretzel.
Yes, well, I did my research on that today.
When I trained for it.
Yeah. I had to see how many kilometres it really was. The lead-in, lead-outs, it's pretty much spot on what they report. I haven't planned to do them at any time.
Someone posted up on Reddit today, they did the PRL full, I think it was 7 hours 50. You better go, because I'm going to catch you.
Right.
Behind you.
Yeah.
Unless you want to hang on for all hell.
Give me a hoy when you get in press.
Matt, I'm still a little bit... Actually, we should see our total distance.
Yeah.
You're 600 metres up. There we go.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Too many people between us.
Von questions. How are you finding the trainer road group workouts, Von?
Oh, fun. Yeah. Better than Zoom, put it that way. Yeah. Much better than Zoom. To the point where we finish the workout and we keep the workout live and we keep chatting afterwards. And beforehand. It's very handy.
Taxing 02 and Kick a Climb cannot be used together. No. Not going to happen.
No, there's no hacks for that.
Oh, mate, you're smashing the point of ice cream.
Oh, hey, we tried the Netflix and chill Ben & Jerry's flavour, which is like peanut butter.
I'm glad you followed that up with the ice cream rather than just up there. So the Twitch views would go up. Lol, Twitch. Lol. Alrighty.
We've got a heap of Irish in between us.
Tubulars, yeah, I used to run tubulars on my race wheels. I think I glued one and got someone else to do the rest. What a prick of a job. Not fun. Not fun. Thoughts on Mavic? No real thoughts on Mavic. In Australia, we just, 10 years ago we'd see them about, but they're just not, they weren't in my circles of attention.
Nah. Haven't run Mavic wheels before.
That's
Hey
not
Ray, thanks for joining.
some Ceriums for a while.
I don't know, I'm going to just wave like the Queen. She's social distancing from all of us at the moment.
I wonder how her corgis are going. Well, I've got to say, this is holding 200 pretty well. Hi, Von.
Hello.
Everyone's getting waves.
Hey.
Neo 2T or Kicker, which is best? You can't go wrong with either, I wouldn't think. 2T is the upgrade from the 2 and the 1, which is a proven performer.
It's good.
You've ridden both?
Yep.
2T is a bit aggressive in erg, but
So am I.
that's a good-
I'm aggressive in erg.
it's probably not a bad thing. Muchness though there. If you look at any survey online when people ask, it's either or. Oof. Alright. How many ride-ons are we running? So I haven't updated the script for our main screen here. But we have some crafty PowerShell experts who have put some cool stuff up over on GitHub.
That's cool.
So you can see the latest 3 ride-ons. How many I've given. Well, let me bump that up.
There's no one around you.
It gave 3, then look, it's jumped up. And 465 ride-ons.
Sweet.
And that's in real time. That's pretty cool. Cheap carbon bike. Depends where you are in the world. Here in Australia, Giant do really well. That's why I've got one. Good on pricing. Canyon on pricing. But then again, I mean, if I mention any brand, there's 10 reasons why not to buy that brand. So
Usually it comes down to groups that they've put on the carbon bike.
touch points again, make sure you got the groups that you're after. Well, this is working as expected.
Thanks for the ride on, Ray.
Oh, you can join us at any time as well. We are on the Watopia world, which is always on.
Yeah, if you follow us, you can ride with.
Von's on a smart bike, I'm on a road bike tonight.
Uber Pretzel next Monday.
And I need a video on the background of the word Gplama, but it's boring. I have to answer that one every day. It's a misheard song lyric. God's Pet Llama. I thought someone was like headbanging too with some music, and then when I asked them about it, they didn't know what I was talking about.
What?
And nobody else has that. Except Greg and Peggy Lamanna from the US, who I keep getting their Macy's receipts emailed through to me. They're into homewares.
Thanks, Ben. So we're about a third of the way through our course.
Ray's off to chase peanuts around. Is that peanut M&Ms?
I love peanut M&Ms.
Thanks for dropping by, Ray.
Cinnamons.
Okay, where can you find the route badges you have earned? It's in-game. You need to go to the menu in-game and then click on the little badge.
Achievements.
achievements, is it?
Yep.
I'll cover that in a video. Even though it's covered elsewhere, it's handy for, just to remind myself and to have something to refer people to.
It's like, you know when you try and find the garage?
8:30 p.m.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it's in
time's at the top.
So the drop shop is in the garage in the drop shop, or the drop shop's in the garage?
No,
or...
no, it's at the same place in the menu.
Hey, Grand Theft Auto 5 is free. For a couple of days. If you
We need a
load up...
console, man.
No, it's going to work on this machine. So over on Epic Games, somebody posted today. I'm not a gamer, we haven't been gamers for years. Well, we used to be. But free Grand Theft Auto 5.
Racing in Darwin started this week. What the hell?
Dry season.
Trying to make the most of it.
We had a great race up in Darwin on the that wildlife crick course. That was fun.
Yep.
How many route badges left?
Lots.
Yeah, too many.
Lots.
But I'm going to skip this next 2 minutes because I've got enough data here to keep me happy.
Boy. Means you're going to catch me faster.
Massive game crash on Lava Extreme. Game crash or system crash? Now, how far am I off you? I can't see them.
I'm 14.5 k's, you're 14.3.
Aha!
It's that little rise.
Get ready, I'm coming through.
More than 5 seconds according to this. Can't see you in the rider list.
Dreamweb, yes, using restream.io to send this out to 3 locations, which I think is against the terms of service on Twitch. But whatever, Twitch. If I'm going to get thrown off Twitch for that, and they allow other people on there scantily clad, they can go and
Guys.
reassess themselves.
I didn't need to see a dude in a mankini
Oh, for
on Zwift the other night.
sake. Jesus. If anybody had the unpleasant experience of seeing that, some dude from Spain
You've
was
been
lifting
cooped up
his-
too long.
just a mankini. His meat and potatoes bouncing around. That's not the lunch we needed to see.
Alright. How long's your 250 block going to run for? You can do this for 8 minutes?
Until I get bored. I've got enough to know my response to it right away. I can see you on my phone though. So if we have it on my phone here, you can see me chasing Von up the road. Give his channel a plug. Dude, he may have been running a plug too, I don't know, we didn't see that side. No plugs. Yeah. So Von's ripping for the sprint. Knowing that I can't sprint because I'm in erg. How'd you go?
Gave up.
Alright.
Oh, then I got the plus 10, thanks.
Exploit Venosa trainer. It popped up there on the pairing screen before. And how much smoothing on this trainer? Yeah, exactly. A lot. Which you can't see on screen because it's coming directly from the trainer. It's smoothing. I'm looking down here at 2 other power meters. And it's not too bad. Smoothing wise, accuracy is another story. Jack, welcome along to chat. I have enough data for this, so when I catch you, that might be it.
Any second now.
Balance is good. Numbers looking okay. Yep. Alright, Banhammer coming along. Von, take over the chat for me.
Sure thing. I don't think you get double XP for horse badges at all. Group rides are not allowed in Melbourne yet, so Victoria's clamped down. They said that they're just going to give it a bit more time. There's been a lot of people doing bunch rides. It's not on at this point, so definitely recommended to ride solo or with one person from your household. Although elite sports have been told that they can return and up to 10 people doing group fitness. But while that's the case, Cycling Victoria have not accepted any liability, and so you wouldn't be covered under insurance if you were to ride outside. So not recommended at this time.
Alright, if you want to go up, 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 we'll do another couple of minutes. I'm just on your wheel now. Go, 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 go.
Thanks. Can't talk though.
The computer that I'm running is mine is a, oh, which one have I got on the screen? Let me have a look. So I don't know what screen I have up. Sorry, I'm on phone. Mine's an i7 running an RTX 2060. So it runs quite well. Von's running Apple TV 4K. So that's them side by side right now. Look pretty good. We can go full me or full Von without me. There's a bit of difference there. The pixelation, smoothness, depending on what stream service you're watching on. The phone's brought in with a HDMI capture card.
Plus 10 XP. Not fair.
Lost 10?
Plus.
Ah. Alright, 40 seconds, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. So I use a CAN link, a USB CAN link, to bring the phone in via HDMI cable there. I'll cover that soon, but you can't buy them. They're all out of stock. We done? Where are we? Yep, cool. Alright, chill. Boom, done. Cool, cool. We have the headwind on during the stream, yeah. We've got 3 fans going in this room. What we have though is a very cool little mic filter, which I'll turn off, so I like playing with things to show people how we got it all set up. So where's my little mic filter here? RTX voice. Ready? We'll turn that off.
So you're gonna hear me dying.
Exactly. So that's now off. I do make sure the fans aren't pointed at the microphone, so you're not getting any buffeting or things like that. The mic I've got in between us, it's not as good as the one I use here for me. I'm over here. when I do solo streams, but the dual stream, we use that mic there, but that's without, there's a hill. That's without RTX voice on, and I'm going to switch it back on now, so you'll hear my voice probably change a little bit. And wow, cool, so I'm probably back now. That really screwed the pooch. So that uses
Maybe the processing took over.
yeah. So it does use the video card to do that. Welcome back to Beta Live. God damn it. I spend all my freaking time during the day with shit that doesn't work. Sorry, rant. Okay, I'm going to try and turn it back on, and I'll be able to see if that bounces or not and goes to hell. Okay. I think we're back. We're good. We're bouncing. Everyone, give me a thumbs up.
Check it in, check it out, check 1, 2.
We're good. I'd say that's RTX voice that was... Yeah, cool, thank you. Okay, that was RTX voice. It still is under beta. What it had done there, that took massive priority off the graphics card, because that's the processing systems it uses. Wow, how about that?
Yeah.
I could have seen that because I have a little sound meter. Yeah. Angry Llama Rants, yeah. It'd be a good YouTube channel, but I tell you what, it wouldn't last long. I try and keep it informative. There's a lot of frustrations, but as you can understand, if I'm trying different power meters every day, or different software setups or firmwares, and
Ryan's on up to Zwift. 8Ks to go. Mate, I feel for you.
I'll go do some overs and unders.
Oh,
Yeah.
feel for you, mate. 7Ks to go is when I hit the wall. I actually forgot to eat for that ride, because I was on riding so long.
Jack, no, sorry. I may have missed this in the restream chat. But if you have donated to the stream, I greatly appreciate it. That's coffee money if anything comes through. Actually, we had nappy money the other day for
It
Mantis.
just came through, just
there we
below the comment.
There we go. Super chat. There we go. Streamlabs. Everything's laggy. Okay. Let's get the overs and unders over and done with. Mid cassette, small ring. Let's do it. Whereabouts are you, Yvonne? You're a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pull up after this one.
Yep.
Wear a mullet wig. There we go.
You need to have many fans so the mullet wig would...
Just blow in the wind. Hell yeah, then I can get some Alpacine sponsorship. Caffeine shampoo. Pulling
Not quick
hair
step
jokes.
flossing wax.
Hair jokes at 350. Let's go. Boom, that one's easy. Next few aren't.
There we go. Good stuff, Ryan. You got the right kind of fuel happening there. Stay hydrated. Godspeed on the wheels.
Why haven't I reviewed... Okay, so why haven't I reviewed product X? It's always because I don't have access to it. I haven't...
What is the Polar V650?
That's what a lot of people actually ask as well. Is that their bike computer? I don't think Polar are doing much with bike computers these days. If it is, watch-wise, I didn't do a lot of watches because I just don't have access to them.
You can always send Shane yours.
No, I don't need more tech. I'm not the one who complains about all the boxes.
True. Max is going to have the best cubby houses.
We're going to do multi-story cubby houses with Max. 450. Come on.
Thanks for subscribing, Judith. Appreciate it. What are we over?
16.
116,000 subscribers. That's awesome. Wow. Oh, I finally got a decent power up on that banner.
Oh, I got nothing. We have to make trips to the recycle centre. I was there last week with cardboard.
It's free to recycle cardboard here.
It's their bike computer. Okay, yeah.
Right.
3 years old, there you go.
So 21 kilometres into a 30-something kilometre route. I think we're doing pretty good.
Almost done, under the hour.
Yes.
Nah,
Nah.
we'll see. Alright, we're good. Yeah, where are you? Behind me? Yep.
Yep.
Cool, cool.
Scooting along. My legs are starting to feel it after last night's.
We have 4 minutes at 2:25 coming up. And I will be doing this section because it's a trainer test.
Oh.
Look. No, with the coronavirus ramping down in AU, well, it's projected to be ramping down. We don't know the future. Is it going to be a globe of trainers for sale in about a month? Probably not, because it's coming into winter. So if
Yeah.
anyone's already got a subscription, they maybe pay for 2 months, 3 months, maybe. I think they'll keep it. There's a few race series happening that go over a few months. Maybe coming into summer, you'll probably pick up a trainer on the cheap.
Yeah.
It's always the case though, because there's new versions of trainers coming out every year. This year, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? We'll be the second wave. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it would make a lot of sense for businesses not to produce something new and keep mass producing what they currently have. Takes a risk out of
The
things.
Goops laying golden eggs.
Yeah. But I'm not a business strategy person. You'd certainly have a lot of attention if you did release something new right now.
If you just supply something, I think you get a lot of purchases.
Yep.
Okay, whereabouts are you? Okay, I'm going to be hitting this 220.
22. Oh, I'm a kilometre behind you.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah. Hopefully you finish the route.
I'll pull up straight after this though.
It's fine.
Alright, this is a fun one. So this is a flywheel speed test. So I'm in the easiest gear. I'm not sure I've live streamed one of these. Not this section. Okay, cool. So easiest gear on this trainer, 225 watts with a slow flywheel speed. So this feels like climbing a hill. It's very sluggish. 90 RPM, 225 watts. Oh, something just happened. What the? Wee. And this is why we test these things. Wee.
I can see the waves. Can never see the waves. And Shane's feed
I'm
there.
surfing something here. It's holding resistance and not letting go. Okay, so it can't hold the set point. It's
A different
that's
cadence.
that's all over the shop. That's. Whee, here we go again. Okay, then next up I change into a harder gear at 3 minutes. But that you can see just here, it's throwing up on itself. It's okay now though, I don't know what was happening just before. I'll look at the data later on. Okay, 3 minutes in. Bigger gear. So, same cadence which I have on the screen here, not up here. Same cadence, same power, very different feel and different response. Wee, lots of wees. And you can see here the effect that a different gear has in erg. So same power, same RPM, different effect with the flywheel spinning up.
That's fascinating. That looks lovely. That one looks.
So when people say power is power, it is in game, doesn't matter. But how you generate the power can be very different. I could be down here cranking it with my arms. It wouldn't look any different on screen. Assuming I could crank it with my arms. It's a Noza S trainer. They are released. They are on the market. Look at the difference there. Nice, smooth. It can hold that zone. No kittens to be had. Sounds noisy. No, this isn't too bad. I'm talking just normal volume. All right, last 90 seconds. Now it's gonna get noisy. It is smoothed, for sure. Oh, now it's riding itself.
Oh,
What's up?
burning?
Possibly.
Right.
And here with a massive flywheel speed, it can't hold the set point, so you see it failing there. You know, one trainer that passed this test was the Zumo, which was so surprising. So look at this, I could do this one leg. This is not.
That looks so.
Where's my erg?
You're in my feet.
Where's my erg? I got one leg and 3 arms.
Give me my banana.
I'm wasting my time with that. That's an epic failure there. Sure, these trainers aren't meant to pass every part of the Lama Lab test, but don't expect it to. They just. What do you want me to say? In a nutshell, they're not tested to the same standards as what I hold trainers to. What more can I say? Like, come on, one leg at 225 watts. I was pretty happy with that. If you double that, 500 watt monster, no. There goes my power files. Okay, 25.9, 25.4. Cool, I'll just wait up for fun. And that's done. We do a sprint. We did a sprint early on. That'll do. It's got more problems than just sprints. There we are.
Cool, well done. Work done for the night. Now this is the fun bit.
Yeah, trying to be polite in the report that I write on, that's the fun bit. Here, click on this live stream link. So, I mean, the protocol is all there on screen. It doesn't take much to just run them through. I guess we can't expect companies to test everything, but yeah, just the simple. I think that's pretty basic. What's my favourite trainer gimmick? Downhill spitting, kick a climb, or tax neo road feel.
Or something else that you just experienced.
That was just sad. It wasn't a gimmick. Downhill drive is pretty funny because it's sold as if being more realistic. All it does is it's a freewheel simulator, and it inhibits your ability to put power down just by a little bit, because if something's spinning around, to move forward in game, you need to push power into the pedals or to the resistance unit. And if something's turning, it's going to take away. So it does the opposite of what's in the marketing material. Okay, the biggest gimmick at the moment are the brakes on smart bikes. Because if you saw the Stages bike I was playing around with the other day, when you jam the brakes on, it gives you more resistance. So you can apply the brakes to start sprinting in game, across any game. It's not just Zwift. It's just how these systems currently work. Yeah. The headwind? No, it's not a gimmick. It's right in front of me. And it's really handy being able to switch it on with the app that you saw just before.
And the tilt factor? I don't see that as a gimmick either. Now I've tried it.
Tilt's fun.
It's fun.
If you don't have it, you don't need it, but it reminds you to get out of the saddle.
Yep.
Because otherwise you're playing pretend, you're riding in front of a screen, and going up a hill. Oh, this is just like climbing the Alpe d'Huez. I'm going down a hill and you haven't moved. Oh, I'm descending the Alp. No, you're not. Whereas if your front's going up and down, it's like, hey. What coffee do I drink? A lot. Isn't that obvious? Von, Fika? Is it Fika in here?
Yeah, if you're in Ballarat, Fika is the cafe. If you're in Melbourne, St. Ali Coffee Grind is the other one. Yep.
The race trainer of choice. No. Neil, that only is in erg mode, so in sim mode. There are so many things to test with this trainer. So, okay, so what's the downhill sprint of this trainer? Yeah. And if it's a real race, you're going to be certified equipment, which has to pass the least test anyway. What's my favourite pie filling? Meat?
Apple?
What's Max? Yeah, apple pie.
Yeah.
What's Max's favourite filling?
Pears. Pears.
That little boy. How many teeth? He's got 4 top teeth and 2 bottom teeth, and they're being put to good use at the moment. Maxie is a little monster. Fika, there we go.
Fika. Yum, yum, yum.
I'll drink dishwater as long as it's got caffeine in it.
Yeah, he does do Macca's drive-through coffee. I can
accept $7-11 coffees. Can't go wrong. I used to walk 50... When we were in Thornbury in Melbourne, I used to walk 15 minutes to buy my coffee every morning and catch up on all the podcasts. Handy way to catch up podcasts if you've got to go for a walk. 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back, $1 coffees. Or if you get the $2 coffee, you fill up with a $1 coffee first. It's a strong shot, then the $2 coffee. And then you've got a strong coffee.
So good. So Spain, Nick's asking, do you still use the Vario radars?
Have I spoken about the radar before?
Hey Nick, check out the latest channel.
Maybe I haven't spoken about my favourite products ever to hit my bike. Get attached. I bloody love that thing.
So behind the scenes, I got to drive at Shane at 100 kilometres an hour several times this last week, which was fun. With Max in the back going, huh? What's going on?
Max was the star of that video for sure.
I can see you.
And there's a little hidden gem at the end of that, where I was watching the drone park itself. So at the end of the Vario video, because so if people didn't catch it, Garmin released 2 new Vario radars this week and an app, because the new Vario radars support Bluetooth, and you can now have an app on your phone, sits in your back pocket and goes bling bling. It'll vibrate your phone and send an alert either via your system sound or headphones. It is brilliant out on the road. I love it. You just know when there's, when you have to be alert. You should always be alert. But anyway, if you watch the video, you know what it's all about.
Not alarmed.
But the last shot of that was me watching the drone come down from the sky. And I'm saying, come on, buddy, mind the ditch. It was auto landing because the battery had gone flat. And I said to Von, no, leave it there, we'll get one more run done. So the battery was almost about to shut off on the thing. It was auto landing home and it couldn't decide whether it was going to land itself in the ditch or on the grass. And then I reach out and I'm like, I've got you, buddy. So it's at the end of no one watches to the end. That's right at the end of that video. The new radar's connected both head unit and the phone. Yeah, it's dual. So it'll be ANT Plus to one of these and Bluetooth to your phone. And the new Connect IQ app that someone pointed out that I was testing yesterday that counts cars. Bray did a video on it yesterday too. We both come across the same Connect IQ app at the same time. It's brilliant. So as soon as a car passes you with the Vario radar on, it'll just up the counter. Yeah, it's a counter. That's what computers do. Very simple. It's super cool. And then it also maps. Yeah, as the car speeds flies by. Now I'm running a beta firmware on one of my head units, so it balks out when I upload my fit file. But it can map where the cars pass you. But we're still getting excited about technology that should have been there 5 years ago anyway. Garmin need to... Yeah, I'm just trying to figure this. Garmin need to in-house that guy. So buy that guy's idea. Or just pay him for the coolness of that. They should incorporate the Cyclic Fly 6 and the Garmin Vario radar. Yeah, for sure. The Cyclic's very different in their approach to technology. Yeah, maybe Garmin should buy Cyclic and use their technology. That would be super cool. But the battery life would be a killer. There'd need to be a big unit
Yeah.
I'd be happy to have something heavier on the back of the bike. They're only, 80 grams at the moment. I mean, 200 grams in the back of the bike. Look at all these people. A couple of 100 grams.
So we must finish at start-finish line.
Yeah, let's do it. We're almost done. Are we under the hour? Hey!
No?
Oh, shit. I am. What happened to you? I was stationary spinning down this trainer.
Every damn shuffling.
Yeah, the cyclic car camera quality. We're talking a few years down the track. So maybe they've got better sensors. Or maybe another company could come along and do that. But it's good to see some integration, and we saw that with the Strava Routes API stuff. Sorry, the Connect IQ to Strava Routes. Wasn't even that. Let me get my terminology straight. Garmin Connect Courses API. Which when I first saw it, I said, this is going to take some explaining, because we can already do this.
Yeah.
Hence my video trying to explain it and me screwing it up just then. Alright, we ready for screen grabs?
Yeah, everyone get your final questions in as well. Wrapping up soon.
Oh, Von's done. She's out of here.
Yep.
Me too.
It's late. 9 PM here.
Ready for the badge?
Yep.
I hope I haven't already done this course.
Shut up.
Let's do it. Hey! Oh, I got a thank channel line. Thank you. Done deal. One more down.
Wow. Power up. Good easy.
What? Drafting boost. Lol.
Does the drafting boost work if you're alone?
I don't think so. You've got to be drafting somebody.
Do you?
I can't be bothered testing that. I'd rather go and eat ice cream right about now. Where all bad ideas come from. Alrighty. It's time to roll. Any last questions? Fire away. I'm just going to do a bit of a cool down. Oh, there's all the noobs. Say hi to the noobs.
Noobs. Like,
Noobs that are.
right on.
Enjoy your onboarding.
Just open it up. Thank you.
No, don't have time to catch any of the Koa stuff, sorry.
Just gonna...
If I'm clicking around and I've got some spare time, I'll drop into some streams, but
It's oops. Some right ones.
I'll drop some right onto the noobs.
Yep.
So what we're talking about, the noobs here, all these people in the orange that we're just about to roll up to, they're people who are first clicked into Zwift for the very first time, and they're sitting there going, how the hell do I pair this trainer and this cadence sensor and what the hell? And as soon as they get it figured out, they'll roll off the line, and there's the birth of a Zwifter right there. Not quite like Ace Ventura, or is it Pet Detective where he gets birth from a rhino, but there we go. There's someone. Oh, good luck, buddy. We'll give you a ride on. There we go. Drop some ride ons in the news.
Yeah.
First kilometres of probably many thousand. There we go. You go on.
It's good to see my name when you say so. Go.
The question, how the hell, what is this thing in my back pocket? That's what's going to come up there. All right, we'll leave it there. Favourite route on Zwift, Watopia Hilly, the original, or Jarvis. But at the moment, I think one of my favourites is Titan's Grove.
Yeah, it is definitely your fave.
Dinosaurs are cool. Cheers for the entertainment. Thanks for dropping by, Ryan. Can you stream Zwift from a PC to NVIDIA Shield? I don't have an NVIDIA Shield. It'd be nice if you could run Zwift on an NVIDIA Shield. Oh, there's some fiery chats going on. Alrighty. Any other questions I missed? I do apologise. Feel free to drop any questions you have on any of the tech or things that I cover on the videos themselves. From now through till 3.5 years ago, I see all the questions and comments there. Catch us for the next live stream. If you have any other questions, throw them there. Or in the live stream next time. We'll be back. We'll have to choose another route next time. Von's just about to show us where to have a look at the routes.
I am. After I show and capture.
We go full right, okay.
And here.
Yeah, there we go. And you can see
that there are badges.
There we go.
Into the badges.
That's not a badger, it's a badges.
Yeah. If you go through these achievements,
there
there's
we
also
go.
route achievements.
You haven't done hilly route. Okay, the most default. That was the only route we could ride on Zwift a while ago. You haven't done hilly route. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we've got Big Loop. We've got the full PR. Let's skip the full PRL for now. Lady
I'm
Liberty.
done. I'm so excited. Done all the extra credit. So me.
Bigger than Yenzi.
Yeah. But I've got quite a few.
What happens when you've done them all? You've got to load up Ruvi and do that, and then you've got to go to Road Grand Tours, and then you've got to go to Kinemap and ride all the videos.
But you can see here, I've never 7 days in a row or 15 days in a row.
Wow. There we go.
Stay.
All good. All right, more right on for the noobs. Good stuff. All right, we'll leave it there. Thanks everybody for dropping by. That was only, I guess it was over an hour now. We've got some good data from that time. And yeah, thanks for the questions. The chat makes the time go a lot faster. Ben, if you're doing the full PRL, good luck. It's on my list. It's on our list. We'll get there one day. It's a long ride, but low-hanging fruit for the moment. 9 p.m. on a Sunday night. Thanks for coming, Von.
Lovely to be here. Have a good night, everyone.
All right, see you later.